Alright, so I'm back again. Today I'm at the top of some sort of commercial center. It's called in Bangkok. So I've been, well, this is what it looks like. I have many levels and lots of people everywhere, really. There are big contrasts between different parts of Thailand. You see places like this where everything is sort of top-notch and very fancy, to say the least. And then on a street level you see people basically sleeping or even dying on the streets, like just laying around, or maybe not dying, but it's pretty tough. I reckon being a fruit seller on the streets of Bangkok. Well, as I said, this is like the commercial heart of Thailand as far as I've understood, so everything is a bit extra swanky. I'm not too impressed. I'm more interested in web and IT development. Let's see, no, I'm gonna sit down here. I hope no guard will chase me away, but can't take that for granted. Like 10 or 20 minutes ago, a guard came up to me and asked me where I'm from and where I'm going and where I'm staying and so on. I think he did it just to show off to the other guards, like, hey, I got the B to walk up to this paragon and put some pressure on him. I don't mind. I'm in too good a mood to let silly National Guards get to me. So warm in this country, warm and humid all the time. I sort of like it, although I get some rashes and stuff. Maybe I should stay out, stay away from Bangkok a bit more. Bangkok can be the traffic is sort of crazy here. It's not crazy like India, like New Delhi, or from what I've heard at least. But it's walking around on a street level is pretty stressful actually. There's a lot of traffic and a lot of noise and very hot and humid. However, I appreciate just being able to go out in the evening and take an evening stroll, maybe get something to eat. I could see myself staying in this part of the world unless I hit San Francisco, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I'm a bit fed up with relocating all of the time. I've been relocating probably 30 times in my life already, so it's always a bit stressful to relocate. You learn a lot, but at the same time you have to adapt to the new environment, and it wears you down a bit sometimes. But having said that, I'm having a good time, and so far it's been a nice trip. Yesterday I was working for a few hours with the websites and so on. People seem to well, occasionally people join the forum and so on. Increasingly I'm working with WordPress rather than developing directly in an IDE, and so I'm learning more and more about WordPress and the plugins. And also I make these YouTube videos now pretty regularly, like once a day or something like that, for marketing purposes. And thirdly, I try to be more active when it comes to creating content and also pre-text for content, like creating forms and form questions and of course I also try to keep in touch with the developers I know and so on. But I have to admit, since I relocated to Thailand, it's my social needs are sort of already filled, so I feel less inclined to spend hours a day talking in phone with people or Skyping and so on. Now, having said that, I think it's a must for certain types of projects, so maybe I can find someone else that can do it for me, like someone who can stay in the hangout and talk to people and so on. I still need to come up with a better business model, I think, or refining the one I currently have. I'm doing my best to survive. Thank you for watching, and keep in touch.